Interested.
Right, I'd actually like to start it off by asking you guys a couple questions. I'm kind of unsure. What do you guys do for a living?
We're content creators.
Yeah, content creators.
What type of content do you make? You do like makeup videos, gaming videos, what type of stuff?
We do Only Bros.
Only homies.
And what
We
type
do-
of videos do you make on that?
Corn.
Corn.
Right.
Yep.
Very evil.
You saying that we're evil because they do something is absolutely 100% incorrect.
Right, I never actually said that they were evil. I just said that the actions they committed were definitely evil in the eyes of God.
How are you God?
They love it when God gets angry.
I don't think the kid has to be God to know that. I'm pretty sure like every religion on earth frowns upon that. So I think every God, by consensus, frowns upon what you do. They don't fuck with you as a whole community, nigga. A community of gods, Greek, Romans, the God of Abraham, Buddha, it don't matter who, they frown upon you. I'm sorry, they do.
And it doesn't
feel
really
like this
work out.
accent's
You kind of have a bad reputation. I'm just kind of curious as what type of job you would go into, maybe bark on the street like a dog, or what you would be interested in.
Actually, what I plan to do with everything is save up money and buy some properties, play Monopoly basically, and help my family out in the Philippines. So you say that what I do is evil, but what I do with my money is gonna help out a lot of good.
Nope.
I want
Doesn't
to
excuse
help.
the action.
The thing she doesn't say there is inherently the work she does is going to do a lot of damage to somebody or some people out there in the world. I'm sorry to say, but sex work isn't something that people should be doing in generality. Like, it's become normal to us, but it is what causes a lot of mental health issues in a lot of communities, and also depression in a lot of other communities, and also unrealistic goals in a lot of other communities. They're not good things. So for you to be like, I'm going to take my money and I'm going to go and I'm going to do this for my family. Initially, I'm like, do you think your family would want you to do that? And if your answer is yes, then that means that your parents sold you out for some money. That means that you believe your parents would sell your chastity out for some cash, which I just think that's a disgusting thought. If that's the family you're around, cool, but don't try to normalize it. That's crazy. That's crazy.
What do your parents think you do, and or do they approve of it?
Right, obviously I don't do this for a living. I'm still only 15, but I think they find it very interesting. I think, this is a better question for them, if anything.
Yeah.
Actually, my parents do approve of what I do. My mom is actually she said as long as I'm making money and I'm bringing bread to my home, then that's fine.
But
And I'm happy. So, yeah.
Yo, the fact that she didn't remember that happiness was one of her goals until her friend said something is like, she was all about the money, bro. That should tell you everything. Her friend was like, hey, happiness. Oh, and happiness too. Yeah, that is so pathetic. Oh my God.
And if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it the best, and I'm going to make my name known, and I'm going to make it an empire, no matter what it is. As long as I'm happy doing it, I feel that my parents are always going to be happy with me doing it.
Will you regret it in the next life when you're paying for all of the evil?
I'm going heaven.
If you get to heaven, write this down. You get to heaven and you don't find me there, you have gone to hell. That's not heaven.
An obvious evil that needs to be extracted from the world. And I'd actually like to ask you guys if you think the government needs to make any strict regulations on how much people can charge for OnlyFans subscription, so it can be fair for everybody.
Wait, what? A restriction
Nah.
on subscription?
Yeah, no.
No, no, no.
No. No, no. No, no, no.
I think we need to put a restriction on it because, again, if we look at reliable sources of data like Carnegie Mellon University, it's actually been cited multiple times that OnlyFans is the leading contributor in homeless depression.
Depression.
Depression within homeless people. OnlyFans is the leading
Within
factor.
homeless
Wait,
people.
so
Within
homeless people are
Is jargon?
depressed.
Severely depressed due to OnlyFans.
How?
Right, because they can afford it, and that leads to a lot of sadness within the homeless community. And
But that's
Oh,
not
so-
our
okay,
fault.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Now, when it comes to depression in the homeless community, hey, I'll tell you there's a lot more things for them to be depressed over than OnlyFans. If that's the leading contributor in depression, then that would be, I ain't gonna lie, that'd be a shock to me. But I will say this, the callous way these girls go about, like, I don't care. That's not my fault. If these niggas are depressed because they can't afford me, they can't afford me. That's the type of thing. I'm like, these females don't even see how they come off on camera.
This is John. So, Matan, meet your future. Meet one of my best friends. His name is John Zerka.
The OnlyFans is spreading depression.
He's trying to say you ladies are going to hell for your OnlyFans.
Can you please?
I'm actually very, very religious.
You ladies are burning in hell. Snap out of it. It's just money.
I like what these guys saying.
My nigga.
I'll tell you 1,000%. As a broke nigga who's been offered by, an exec at, X videos, who I still don't know how exec they were, but I've been offered, a deal to make a video with somebody because for some reason, I guess they liked the way I looked. And I'm not going to lie to you, bro. The shit they said to me, I found it so off-putting. These niggas were asking such weird questions. They were like, I can bet you're packing something crazy, huh? Like, no, what do you have down? Like, they were asking me weird shit that I'm sure they would also ask these females. And I'm like, for me, I was turned off immediately. I was like, nah, dude, nope, sorry. I'd rather work my way up on YouTube or whatever I'm doing a modest way, right? I'll be broke. I don't get why women won't do that. Why won't you just work through your shit? It's just money. It's just paper. How you earn it matters a lot. And what you do with it does also matter a lot. But it doesn't matter more than I guess it might matter more than how you made it. But you would have to do some great shit with your money. And so far, I'm not seeing a single one of these girls coming from, this sex life and selling themselves that are doing great shit with their money. If I ever saw one, then maybe I would start reconsidering how I speak on them and what I think about them.
A bunch of people watching. 28,000.
Hi, I'm Talia.
Okay, hey Talia, what do you do?
Hi. I'm on Only Bros.
Homies.
Only
Are you going to
homies.
hell, Talia?
What?
Are you going to hell, Talia?
I mean, I don't think I am.
Write this down. You get to heaven and you don't find me there. You have gone to hell. That's not heaven. For a man to secure his life in eternity, I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it.
Okay, and are you religious?
Not much.
Write this down.
Now, I can't be as confident as that guy, but I feel like most people know by the life that they lead whether or not they have a good chance of going to heaven or hell. Now, I won't lie to you. My belief in heaven and hell, I always thought it was a concept. Like conceptually, that's why it was created, so that people would do the right thing. It was just a way for us to know what morality is. Maybe the reality of it is that they don't exist and these girls don't have to worry. But in truth, your morality is still going to be affected because you haven't done the greatest things. Even if you lied to the world, your morality. And so you take yourself to hell in those situations. And I think that's the truth of it. No matter what, you can't escape it.
And what do you want out of life, Talia?
What do I want out of life? Happiness. Happiness.
And is there happiness in Only Bros?
Yeah, definitely.
It makes you happy?
Yeah.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I think we can actually come to a truce with women on that statement, because a lot of women off back will probably support that. Like, yeah, this makes me happy. So I will challenge y'all females. If it makes you happy, then you cannot get mad at how people respond to you doing right? Because makes you happy. So everything that comes with should make you happy. How people look at you, what they say to you, what they call you, all of those things should make you happy because they are all attached, right? Without none of that stuff would be happening. So all of it should make you happy, right? So that means that we'll be fine with letting you women do what you do, and you'll be fine with letting us react in the way we react by calling you. That's fair, right?
Hey, bro, you said they're all going to hell, but you made a TikTok with them. Ooh, so you're supporting them, and you shouted them out too, and you followed my models, bro.
I was
Yeah,
not.
he has a
looking at that
manager.
time. Right.
He has a manager that does that for him.
I wasn't looking at it myself. If my manager wants to be involved with.
filmed the video with them.
Right, but I didn't know what you did for a living.
What the hell is even that?
Most YouTubers or anybody with like a social media has like a manager to handle their social media presences and accounts. You know what I mean? That's what they just do. But also, he's a kid. You would expect that somebody else would be handling that. But also, even if he did know, I'm not gonna lie, it's about the content that he does with you. If he does nasty content with you, then you can say, oh my God, you supported us by doing weird content. In which case, then I would have to attack y'all by like, why are you guys doing weird content with a little kid? Nothing they're saying makes any sense. Like, just because he did a video with you doesn't mean he supported your like extracurricular activity.
You know, as of right now, I'm usually
You don't
just...
play Wait, how are you at the Game Awards then?
I bought a ticket.
Oh, you just walked up there?
Right.
How did that happen?
Oh, what the fuck?
I was wondering how you got up there.
Like, did you go back?
How did you get up there?
You know, I bought a ticket and then I went to set somewhere else. You know, I had this planned, you know, for a couple of years now, maybe like 8 or 9. So,
Wait, you're like a... Wait, you're a nobody? You just walked up there and spoke on a microphone?
right.
How's your relationship with your father?
Me and my father are best friends. Me and my mom are best friends. Yeah.
Well, why don't you put him on a call right now?
For what?
I plead the fifth, and
Why do you think-
I don't even know what the second word
Wait,
is.
why would she have a bad relationship with her parents?
Yeah, I want to. Yeah.
Why?
Clarify that.
She's the creator!
Say that
She's
again?
not an
I'm
only
not,
homies. She's not an She's not an only homies creator.
It doesn't matter if they're in the entertainment world. They have.
She's a dancer, a professional dancer.
Dude, I'm.
All right. Like, no, it's just she has a bad relationship with her parents. She's lying to me.
No, she actually doesn't.
No, I like
lie.
honestly like
I would
literally I have the best relationship with my parents.
You're lying to me.
I don't.
What would I gain from lying to you? I don't know you.
She posts her
Alright,
parents
ask
like
the
every day.
15-year-old kid if she's lying.
He's of course he's gonna say.
100%.
100%. He's saying
100%.
100%.
If not, she would call her parents right now.
I mean, it is pretty easy to prove, and all she had to do was call her dad. If you're unwilling to, she picked up her phone, then she was like, "Why?" Like, it was a misdirection. It clearly seemed like you had no intention of calling your father at all, which then posed the question, why, if you guys have such a great relationship? You know what I mean?
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
That you know, I've been on Neon's stream a couple of days ago. He's a great guy. I wanted to let me come back on and talk to him. You know, I didn't know that I was gonna be talking to a bunch of illiterate people who don't know how to read. But
You're literally 15. What do you know?
you know how to read.
Yes, I do know how to read.
Name 10 books.
Are you serious?
Yes, 100%. Name 10 books.
Well, I read Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with like the Twilight
book
series.
called?
Well, duh.
Game of Thrones, the
Don't have
series.
What's the book called? It's not called Game of Thrones.
Wait, what book did you just say before that?
She's just trying to come up with a bunch of nonsense, and she can't name any actual
Let
books.
her talk,
Bro,
Why
shut
are you
up,
fucking
kid.
Taking my spot. What did she say? What did she say?
Why are you taking my spot?
I'm sorry if I. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry if I said the wrong thing. I was obsessed with the show Game of Thrones, and I started
Sure, not
reading the.
book.
And can you let me finish?
Bro, can you shut up
If I could talk, that'd be great.
I never read a book. I got a scholarship.
Stop it. Get some help.
The thing is, the guy that said, "Oh, I don't read any books and I got a scholarship," you don't need to read books to get a scholarship. A scholarship is for a specific thing. It's a trade skill that you have. A lot of people get scholarships for athletic shit. Like, they don't need books for that.
Let me show you the series since you don't believe me. I'll show you since you don't believe me.
The book is called Song of Ice and Fire. Now, before you embarrass yourself by looking up the name of a book, she couldn't even actually name a single book. She doesn't know how to read. She's clearly illiterate.
Code Red. I kind of feel bad for that girl because it's just like the titles she chose were dumb. They're clearly like pop culture fan favorite films that people know of. Like, literally, like The Hunger Games and Twilight. But the worst part is just that, like, that's not the names of the book. If somebody asked me, yo, what's your favorite book? I would say Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief. And the book is exactly titled the name of the movie. She just got super unlucky because that's not the case here.
What do you think? Do you think you're smarter than these girls? That's why you interrupt them?
You know, I don't really think that, you know, for the most part, you know, they've earned my respect to speak. You know, especially when I have something better to say.
We've earned your respect to speak.
Right.
And you believe you're God, right?
That's not really the point.
Bro, but how do you earn our respect?
How do you?
I don't need.
So far, he's not doing a really good job.
I don't really need to earn your respect. I don't think that's the point. You can.
And I don't need to. I don't need to earn your
I
respect.
never said you did it. You're just asking me why I'm interrupting you. I'm telling you I'm interrupting you because you don't have my respect.
So what's your biggest weakness? Honesty. I don't think honesty is a weakness. I don't give a fuck what you think. Fuck, can you say that? I don't know. And your tie looks like dog shit, Robert. Fuck, he's good. You're hired. Fuck you.
Yo, they can be mad at what he said, but they can't be mad at the validity. Like, everybody acts like this sometimes. When somebody that you don't respect is speaking, saying dumb shit, you tend to sometimes cut them off. You shouldn't be cutting people off, but he made a good point by saying, like, you don't have to respect me either. I'm answering your question. You asked me, why is it that I would cut these women off? Because I don't respect them. If you don't respect me too, that's fine, but that's completely irrelevant. Yo, man, these modern females need some Jesus. Yo, Kanye, come in here, bro. We need you.
God is better than the devil. The devil took all the producers, the musicians, the designers, moved us all out to Hollywood. They got contracts out there that say you can't say Jesus. You can say Jesus in your studio, but it's only one restaurant we serving for tonight, and that's God's restaurant.